Hi there. In this topic, we'll be looking at Alaska. This is a case study for the cold environments topic. Firstly, let's have a look at development opportunities in Alaska. Alaska is an American state that is partly inside the Arctic Circle. In Alaska, there are many opportunities for economic development, including tourism. The wilderness of Alaska attracts about 2 million tourists each year. The tourism industry is lucrative and provides many jobs. Fishing. More than $5 billion of Alaska's economy comes from its fishing industry, which focuses on salmon, pollock, and crab. In Alaska, 79,000 people are employed in fishing. Mineral resources. The minerals which are heavily mined include silver, gold, copper, and iron ore. Mining is particularly intensive in an area called Tintina Gold Belt. In 2013, extraction of mineral resources made up $2.2 billion of Alaska's GDP. Oil and gas. The oil and gas industry makes up more than half of Alaska's income. Prudhoe Bay houses most of the oil fields. The Trans-Alaska Oil Pipeline carries the oil from Prudhoe Bay to Valdez, from where it is shipped out. Let's just do a quick recap of that. Looking at Alaska's oil, Prudhoe Bay houses most of Alaska's oil fields. The Trans-Alaska Oil Pipeline carries the oil from Prudhoe Bay to Valdez, from where it is shipped out. Now let's have a look at challenges to development in Alaska. Accessing resources and establishing workforces to extract them can be challenging in the hostile environment of Alaska. Firstly, there are extreme temperatures. The average temperature annually in Prudhoe Bay is -9 degrees Celsius. Alaska is frequently hit with snow and strong winds. Exposure to these conditions can be hazardous, and the nearest medical assistance is often far away. Buildings and infrastructure. Buildings and infrastructure must be designed to cope with the unfavourable ground and weather conditions. This can be difficult and expensive. Construction work is largely restricted to summer. There is more daylight and temperatures are less extreme. Some resources are so valuable that people find extraordinary ways to access and exploit them. For example, parts of the Trans-Alaska Oil Pipeline are raised on stilts to avoid melting of the permafrost. Extreme amounts of daylight. In winter, it is dark for the vast majority of every day. Inaccessibility. Alaska is largely mountainous and is isolated from the rest of the USA, making access difficult. Some towns can only be accessed by air in winter. Some towns cannot be accessed by road in summer because the ground becomes too soft. The small and scattered nature of the population means a significant proportion of the residents live far away from services and potential jobs. Let's just do a quick recap of that. Why is construction work in Alaska largely restricted to the summer? Firstly, there is more daylight, and secondly, temperatures are less extreme. What are the challenges to development in Alaska? Firstly, issues of buildings and infrastructure. Secondly, extreme temperatures. Thirdly, inaccessibility, and fourth, extreme daylight. In what area of Alaska is mineral resource extraction particularly intensive? The correct answer is the Tintina Gold Belt. Accessing resources and establishing workforces to extract them can be challenging in the hostile environment of Alaska. Now let's have a look at the different economic opportunities for Alaska. Tourism, fishing, oil and gas, and minerals.